Said, microphone is on. Testes, testes, 1, 2. All right. Hey everybody, welcome to DanPrattles, the stream where I stream hour every day, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. till 2 p.m. plus 2 GM plus 2 South African time. Oh, buggered it up that time. Welcome to the stream. What can you expect at DanPrattles? Well, first of all, you can expect me, Dan, taking you through whatever it is that's on my mind. I like to do a little bit of gaming, I like to do a bit of chatting, I like to just do, whatever it is that comes to my mind. And right now, it's chatting to you and playing some Conan Exiles. Hey, it's Friday. Oh, curse you notifications! Once again, YouTube telling me that I am streaming. Thanks, YouTube. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Do not disturb, because we don't want anyone getting in the way of our time together. There we go. Hey, if it's your first time to the stream, extra big welcome to you. Pull up a chair. We're going to watch me play some Conan Exiles, rather poorly probably, and you're going to hear me wax on about whatever's on my brain. It's Friday, and that means for those of you that do the Monday to Friday grind, well done. You made it. You got through another week, and you can just put your head down for a bit until the dreaded Monday's upon you. If you're like yours truly and you have to work weekends, well, vicariously enjoy the joy that others experience by having a weekend where they can relax and you can't. Well, now I'm all sad. But be that as it may, let's play some Conan Exiles. As is my wont, as is the usual case, I've got a banter topic today, a little conversation piece that I'd like to dive into, plus minus the 10-15 minute mark once I've settled in, eased into the stream. And it's Friday, guys. We're going to keep it nice and light, going to keep it nice and easy, going to have a little bit of silliness, a little bit of, a bit of lightness, actually. So today, we're talking food. Oh gosh, should have put the laundry away behind me. But you know what? Strapped for time today, guys, and I knew I had to be here for you. Let's get back into the game, shall we? With our hero in the Conan Exiles land, Sweaty Boat Man. And look at him, man spreading like a boss. Darling, get up off that chair. What are you doing? Can't sit around. We've got a stream to officiate here. Let's see what's going on here. Place is looking nice, coming together. I know I keep saying that this is just a temporary thing. Just don't look at it, don't judge it, because we're going to be moving on soon. But you know what? It's looking quite nice. Got ourselves a little tent, a little tarp over here to protect us from the beating sun and to sit down and relax. Got our nice suit of armor, got some decent weaponry, coming along in the levels as well, boys and girls. That's right. Hair's breadth away from 20. Level 20. That is a red letter level. You know why? It's sort of a thing in this game, because when you gain a level, you gain an attribute point, and when you get 5 attribute points into something, you get a pup. And when you get a pup, you get like a special ability, and we're about to get heavy blows. So our special attacks deal more damage. Heavy and special attacks, murdering better. Oh yes, count me in. All right. Hey, if there's anything on your minds, if there's anything you want to chat about, feel free to just throw them in the comments. Always love a good natter. Always love a good talk. And you know what? It's Friday, guys. Let's keep it easy. Let's keep it chill. Let's keep it nice and smooth. Okay. Also, for those of you that tuned in previously, got ourselves an Aquilonian artisan table, which lets us build some furniture. Going to spruce the place a little bit, eh? Zhuzh it up. Make it look extra, extra cool. Not too ostentatious, not too crazy, but just enough for it to be nice. Just nice. See See where my creative decor takes me. Yeah? Why not? Why not? Now, let's see. Let's hop over to the knowledges, shall we? See what's happening in there. Yes. Very knowledgeable. Oh! What's this? Thrall taker. Wherever shall we take them? No. Thrall taking is the way of getting more retainers in the game, the way you can get people to work for you, in that age-old tradition of just bludgeoning them unconscious, torturing them until they go uncle, and you now have somebody working for you. Worked in the past, no reason why it can't work now. Alright. Not the way I would do things, but you know what? Clearly, this game knows what it's doing, so let's just go with that. Right, thrall taking a thing. Another aspect to the game, pets. You can get a young animal, stick it into a stable or the equivalent of animal pen, and raise them, make them loyal, and then all of a sudden you have a loyal retainer by your side in the form of an animal pal. Nice. I like that. Might just do that. Might even grab myself a pet hyena. Well, they've been bothering me for so long, I might as well get one of my own. Fighting fire with fire, which has never made sense to me. Alright. Soldiering on. Let's have a look here. Shall we put together one of those wheels of pain? Yeah, you know? Yeah. You know what the wheels of pain are. For those of you who watch Conan the Barbarian, it's the thing that, you know, young Conan was like shoved into and had to push in circles when he got captured by Thulsa Doom and broken on the wheel. But he didn't break. He became stronger because every day on the wheel of pain is leg day. All right, let's see what needs to go into this wheel of pain. Although I'm thinking of rebranding. You know, I don't think I'm going to get a lot of hires with that kind of marketing tactic, the wheel of pain. Ideas in the comments. What should we call the wheel of pain instead of the wheel of pain? The wheel of persuasion? Let's go with that. As Jeff Goldblum says, no slaves here, just prisoners with jobs. All right. So, whip out the old hammer. Press F to go to the thing. It's a sexy section for companions. Oh, well, lots to go into it, but very, very doable. Got ourselves some wood, stone, iron, and twine. Now, twine is not a thing anymore, boys and girls. It used to be a bit of a thing, but not anymore, because we have this sickle. And there's nothing better to thrash a bush than to use a sickle. So let's do that. Let's go and get some plant fiber to turn into twine. And hopefully we don't get accosted by enemies. Well, if we do, I'll just cleft them in twine. Ha ha! See what I did there? Wow. All right. Quick check on the stream. Is it holding? I believe it is. Happy days. Let's get into it. Let's go, once again, hunting for bush. Decent spot over here. And look at that sickle go. Look at it go. Lots and lots of fiber. Yes, that's right. More bush. More eponymous bush. Look at that. I'm really like coming in fast and thick. Look at that. Already got 250. Already got 250 fiber. That's grand. While we carry on, let's get that fiber turned into twine. Great thing about our man, Sweaty Boatman over here. Multitasking, not a thing. Twine in the background, tannery going over there, and still out hunting for bush. Fantastic. Good man. Let's have a little look over here. Oh, for a moment I saw that smoke go purple. Hope that's not my graphics card going all funny. Noticed some weird artifacts happening, you know, when you log into the game and everything goes purple. You know, looks like, you know, when you were a kid in the 80s playing in an attic full of asbestos. That kind of purple. Just me? Oh well. Had to be there. Alright. I think we're doing alright as far as twine is concerned. I know that we've got enough iron to get things going. I think wood is going to be a thing. Wood is definitely going to be a thing. Let's go and let's go copy de hote. Let's chop some trees. First things first, though, so that we don't do anything we don't need to do, that there's no redundant gathering going on here. Let's check what's in the box. Oh, tons of stone. Don't need to get stone. No, no, no. Stone is not a thing. Defos need to get some wood. I totally would. I totally would get wood. Because I would. It can't be clever repartee all the time, people. Come now. All right. Heading off to the other side here. Getting a touch dark. Oh dear, oh dear. But you know what? I do like a little bit of night chopping. Let's do that. And speaking of chopping, stick around for the banter topic, because we're going to start things off with a bit of chopping. Chop, chop. I hear danger. I'm not saying... Oh! Fool. I am the danger. Boosh. Down he goes. Oh, brought a friend? Well, fear you not. Similar treatment for you, you brigand. There we go. Putting that skinning knife to good use as well. For I shall wear your pelts upon my flesh as a flex. Not going to kill the babies. Not going to kill the babies. Not a monster. Not completely. Okie dokie. Heading off to the side over here. Heading off to the side over here. Let's chop some more trees, shall we? How much did we need? 200, I believe. Quick look at our encumbrance. Our encumbrance looks okay. We should be able to handle 200 logs. Yes, yes. Say what you want about Sweaty Boatman. Say that he knows how to handle a log. There we go. And just because it's here, and to round things out, and chop this one down as well. Delightful. I believe we have all the requisite dudes and dads in order to make ourselves a wheel of persuasion. Don't do pain here at Sweaty Boatman Inc. No, no, no. It's all about persuasion. Because I had a chat with marketing about this. The whole wheel of pain thing. Just not jiving. Not going down with the locals. Not going to get anybody on board with that kind of nonsense. So you know what? Let's just stick with rebranding, shall we? Beautiful night for it. Beautiful night. Look at this. Look at this. To while away the evenings. Lost in thought. Nice. Oh, what have we here? Clearly past Dan was thinking of future Dan. Sippy coffee, sippy coffee. For the ASMR fans out there, here we go again. Delicious and nutritious. And speaking of delicious, let's get into today's topic, shall we? Let's talk spaghetti bolognese. Now, both my parents were in the restaurant trade. As I've said before, my father was a chef, my mother is a cook. And when I was young, it fell on them to instill in my brother and I a love for cuisine. Not only that, but also the ability to handle ourselves in the kitchen. And Sunday nights were generally the nights that my brother and I had to make supper. And we started doing that from an early age. I mean, from the age of 10, we started making suppers at home as a sort of, way of contributing to the family and also instilling in us a certain skill. And one of the things that we would make regularly, which was one of the first recipes that was drummed into us by our father, was how to make the perfect, according to my father, spaghetti bolognese. And you know what? It's stuck. Every week now, spaghetti bolognese is on the Dan household menu, as I do most of the cooking around the house. Being the stay-at-home father that I am, and having the fortune of being able to work from home. So obviously cooking falls on me, and you know what? I don't think my wife complains about that. And I think it's also getting to the point where Dan Jr. needs to start joining me in the kitchen for this. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. Spaghetti bolognese. Here's what you need. Here's how you got to do it. All right? Let's break it down. And I'm going to give the ingredients as we go. Don't expect a list in the front, because I'm not going to say first you need an onion, then you need and then you need. No. We're doing it live. We're doing it as it happens. So pay attention as we go, and I'll tell you what you need. Starting off with the first. Get yourself a nice big pot, nice big pot. I mean, 2-liter one is fine, or whatever they measure them by, but get a decent one. To start things off, you'll need a large white onion, and you chop that finely. And once you've got that all very nicely diced, add a little heat to the pot itself, low heat. Most conventional stovetops on a scale of 1 to 6, and you want this at about a 2 or a 3. Noting that stoves vary, depending on the make and manufacturing. So be certain of the heat, because you don't want it too hot. Once it's got a certain heat to it, a good solid glug of olive oil at the bottom, just to sort of coat the bottom of the pot. Then, once you've got your onion all nicely diced, you lob that in there and get it to go sizzling. Now, here is the thing, all right? You don't want to brown the onions. You don't want them to actually change color. At a very low heat, what you want to do is you want to sweat the onions. Now, what does that do? Well, sweating the onions it lets them release the moisture, the liquid inside them. So they kind of mingle with the oil in the bottom of the pot. So you get that sort of like slight emulsion coming out, and it starts to bubble and sizzle, and it starts smelling good. About 2 minutes into that, you need a palm-sized serving of dried oregano and dried sweet basil. Into the pot it goes with your sweated onions, where they're starting to sort of emulsify a little bit. If you feel that they are changing color or they're darkening too much, put the heat down. It's important that you don't burn these guys, so that they sort of create that sort of, it almost creates like a mini sauce at the bottom of the onions, sort of letting off all those amazing juices. And with the oregano and the sweet basil in, oh my goodness, you're going to have some serious flavors coming out, and you can smell it in the air. That's the thing that gets people going when they smell you in the kitchen and they go, ooh, something smells good, and it's just onion and herbs with a bit of olive oil. But then, once you've done that for about 5 minutes, it doesn't need to be long. Once you've got that going, 5-10 minutes at the most, once it's released all those amazing flavors and juices and whatnot. That's when you grab about half a kilogram of mincemeat. This recipe generally serves 3. I say serves 3, but it also serves me. I'll eat the whole pot. But yeah, we're looking at about a serving of 3 or 4 people here. 500 grams of mincemeat, lean, but not ultra lean. You want it a little bit fatty. You want it also to have a bit of fat. And you pop that into the pot while those onions are busy emulsifying there. And you mix in the ground beef, get it all in there, get in there united. And once you've got it all mixed in, gently, once again, low heat, getting that meat to brown. And once again, it's not really a case of browning the meat per se, where you actually crisp the meat. It's more about changing the color of the meat. You want that meat to go from that pink color to that sort of grayish, half braised look, with all the onion in there, working in the juices, keeping an eye on your heat, keeping an eye at the bottom of the pan, the bottom of the pot, to make sure it doesn't catch. Oh, that's when it starts coming together, people. Because now all that flavor is getting worked into the meat. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so you've got your onions, you've got your herbs, you've got your meat in the little bit of olive oil, bubbling away. It's smelling amazing. Next step, you want a tin of Italian tomatoes to go in there. Boosh. Preferably diced, but if it's whole tomatoes and tomato sauce, that's fine as well. Can put a second tin in to make things go a little further. Not necessary. Depends if you want a more chunky bolognese or a more saucy bolognese. Chunky, 1 tin of tomatoes. Saucy, 2 tins. Whatever takes your preference. Once that's all going, once that's all happening, get that all mixed in there. Now it's starting to bubble. Tin of tomato puree. Just add it in there, just for extra tomatoey taste, because we really want those tomato flavors coming out. And you mix that in there. Give that a good 10 minutes so it all sort of bubbles up and mixes in beautifully. Oh. Then what you need to do is 2 pinches of salt. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you need more salt than that. Negative. Just 2 pinches of salt. You don't need a lot of salt for this dish. Reason being is, as my father would always say, salt you can always add more, but you can never take away. Rather just put 2 pinches of salt in, and that will just give it a little bit of, just bring it out a little bit. Obviously, you can salt to taste after the food is on the table. You don't want to over-salt when it's in the pot. No, never a good thing. Ex-nay on the saute. Now, you've got your salt, a little bit of beef stock in there as well. This can either be sachets or the beef pot stocks. Boosh, in that goes. Mix it in with the tomatoes, and it's bubbling up with the meat and the onions. Ooh, we are in the tail end of things. Once again, on a low heat, but enough for it to sort of sizzle a little bit. Not too much to burn, but enough for it to start all cooking together. And once you've got your stock in, 4 large cloves of garlic. You can, as my man Ben Grimm would say, add a few extra cloves just to zest it up a bit. But, 4 big cloves crushed in there. Importante. Don't add, and a lot of people do this, and I don't know why. A lot of people add the garlic with the onions at the very beginning. Do not do this. Garlic goes in later. You don't brown garlic. No. Because what happens is garlic is incredibly easy to burn. And if you burn your garlic, you boofed it. Because that creates a bitterness to it, and you don't want that. So the garlic after the fact, and let that cook in once everything else is in. You can do things like put a splash of red wine in, or put a little bit of soy sauce as well, but they aren't necessary. You don't need to put it in any booze, you don't need any soy sauce in there. They do add a particular flavor and change it up in specific ways, but for the base of this, you don't really need those. So you've got everything you need in that right now. Mix it all in. Once everything's in, let it bubble away gently, gently, for about 15 minutes. So it's all mixing in there, gesalsing and talking and letting all those amazing flavors come out. And once it's cooked for that 15 minutes, you kill the heat. And this is the important part. Once it's all cooked together, you turn the heat off and you let the pot stand for at a minimum half an hour. Because what happens then is that all those flavors settle a little bit. And as the heat ebbs away, it kind of seeps into everything, and everything comes together. Everything just... Just thinking of it. Makes one's balls tingle. That's what I'm making tonight. That settles it. I'm doing Bolognese tonight. You convinced me. You convinced me, guys. Now, once it's sort of sat for about half an hour at the very, very least, you slowly put the heat back up, get it all to bubble again, and get it all to cook up again. So you're adding that heat back. At this point, it's time to get your spaghetti on. Nice big pot, filled up with water. Once again, 2 pinches of salt. Don't over-salt your water. And a splash of olive oil. Well, olive oil is important in there because it does 2 things to your spaghetti. 1, it means that your water doesn't boil over. Surprising, isn't it? A little bit of olive oil, a little splash of oil in the water while it's all cooking. It doesn't all froth over and everything. It kind of like puts a layer on the water, so it kind of keeps it all down. So when that heated water comes up, it doesn't go all over the place. Unless, like me, and I'm an idiot, I leave the lid on and then it just kind of everything. But you don't need the lid on for this. Once the water is up to heat and it's boiling with that little bit of salt and olive oil, whack in your spaghetti, and this is the part that this is the part that's going to infuriate, because I would often say to my dad, "How do you know when your spaghetti's done?" And he would say, "Your spaghetti's done when it's done." If you've got genuine Italian spaghetti, you will always notice there's no cooking instructions on the back, or no, boil for, 10 minutes or whatever. Spaghetti's done when you're done. You've got to keep stirring at it. You've got to keep working it. Oh, shit, those dogs are going off again. Hopefully mine don't lose their mind. Right, I'll make this quick. Once you've got the spaghetti all going in there, you need to check it, and you check it by don't throw it against the wall and let it stick. No, that's not how you do it. It needs to be al dente. It needs to be need to be able to chew through it, but it has to have a little bit of give to it. And that usually, as a rule of thumb, takes 9 minutes to cook conventional spaghetti, beginning to end. Okay, so you got your Bolognese all cooking up, and it's, all happening, and it's simmered down, heated up. In the time it takes to cook the spaghetti, that's enough time to get your Bolognese warmed up again. All right, so what you do is, for that 9 minutes, and you're always stirring your Bolognese. You've got to watch Bolognese, Bolognese is almost like a cheeky child. As soon as you turn your back, suddenly there's crayon on the wall. You've got to watch your Bolognese, otherwise it's all going to stick together. Olive oil is going to help you with that. A little glug in there. After 9 minutes, but checking, because the olive oil is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, but also you just got to make sure you don't overcook the spaghetti and it turns to mulch. Checking that it's al dente. Once you're happy with that, off the pot, off the stove, into a strainer, and then once it's strained a little bit, it doesn't need to be dry, the spaghetti. Back into a pot, back into the same pot that you cooked it with, onto a cold plate, and a big knob of butter in there. And that knob of butter is also going to help stop the spaghetti stick together. All right. Oh boy. So now by this point, your Bolognese sauce itself warmed up, smelling great. You got your spaghetti. Serve it up in portions that that you feel are appropriate for the hunger bay. Yes, my boy, are you wandering around? Sorry, random dog appeared. Serve it up in portions. A little bit of Parmesan on top. Oh, goodness gracious me. Notable additions. that you can put in there. During the cooking process, you can put in some pitted olives. You can put in a little bit of anchovies just to get it all interesting. You can even make it a little bit, puttanesque and put in a little bit of, mussels or clams or something like that. But you got the base minced bolognese. And I'll tell you, buonissimo. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let me know how your results go. Fun fact, and to end out this cooking segment on DanPrattles, because it seems anything goes on this stream. To close this out, a little bit of interesting trivia about the dish spaghetti bolognese. A lot of people associate spaghetti bolognese as the quintessential Italian pasta dish. But surprisingly, spaghetti bolognese doesn't exist in Italy. Doesn't exist. It's not even considered a dish. If anything, there is spaghetti ragu, which was what would be considered spaghetti bolognese, minced meat with pasta. But Italians don't call it spaghetti bolognese or spaghetti alla Bologna. Well, it's very much a westernized, bastardized thing. A bit like how sushi has, been warped by Western cultures as well. Spaghetti bolognese is not really a thing in Italy. And the other thing is, not to say that the mincemeat and tomato based sauce would not go with a pasta dish. Italians generally would not use spaghetti with a meaty dish or chunky sauce. That's not really how you do it. You'd use like a tagliatelle or something like that, like a flat pasta, like a wrap around the chunks and almost parcel it on your spoon and fork. You wouldn't really use spaghetti with bolognese. This is a bit of a no-no. So, but spaghetti bolognese, what we interpret as this quintessential Italian dish, mamma mia. The Italians don't even really, it's a bit of an anathema to them. So there you go. A little bit of random trivia about spaghetti bolognese and how to make the perfect spaghetti bolognese. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes, guys. But for now, let's carry on with some Conan Exiles, taking you through your Friday, keeping it nice and chill. All right. What were we doing? We were building that wheel, weren't we? Going to get more hires coming in. All right. Heading over to our companion section. There is the wheel of persuasion. Ah, yes. Let's grab that stone, grab that iron, and we shall do the necessary. Ah, yes. There is some stone. Nice. Whew. This iron is going to make me oh so heavy. Actually, it's not the iron. It's all that bolognese I eat. All right. Grab that. Oh, you are over encumbered. Well, there's a reason for that. I'm carrying all that. Where shall we put this? We don't want them too close to us. Don't want the wailing and gnashing of teeth to get in the way of my bedtime, my beauty sleep. Because, honestly, how's a person supposed to get some rest in the exile lands when all you hear is the lamentations of the thralls? Okay, so we've got a wheel of pain. Wheel of persuasion. Last thing I want is HR getting on me. For us to acquire our new hires. And in order to do that, we have some tools, some persuaders that we can utilize. Look at that. A truncheon. Handy for clobbering. Oh, giving him a good knobbing over the head. Knobbing. So that's going to be handy. Let's get some leather to make ourselves a truncheon. All right. Checky stream. Stream's holding. Yes. 9 views so far. I think that's a record. That's a record. Holly ha. 9 views through an actual stream and not a review. Gosh golly. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Hey, sitting on, as of recording, 49 subs. Gosh golly, would it be great to have 50. Nice round number. Beautiful. Would love that. Oh. Would be grand. Let's get some of that leather. All right. 'Tis truncheon time. Truncheon. Crafting ourselves a truncheon. Look at this. Fiber bindings. Going to need that to escort the new hires to their domicile. Yes. Because you know what? No, I'm actually not going to say that. I've got to be so careful with what I say. I got to engage filter, Dan. Whew. Get me into trouble, you lot. You really are. Ah, damn it, man. I really did get that laundry into frame, didn't I? See, I'm a professional here. Oh, yes. All right. Yeah. Heading off. All right. With our brand new truncheon. Boosh. And there it goes. That's bindings as well. Let's see if we can get a new hire going here. Preferably an artisan. One of the exiles that has a trade. Because that will help you produce better stuff. Don't just want some rando bodyguard. I want someone that can actually do stuff here. What are you up to? Level 1 blacksmiths. You know what? Having gone through your CV and assessed your potential, I've decided that you are wanting. Not here for some level 1 noob. I want someone that's a little bit more seasoned. And as for you, Zamorian Archer, I'm afraid, after due consideration, we've decided that your application has failed. Alright, let's have a look at this chapo over here. Another level 1 exile. No. Motherfucker kicked me. Come here, you cheeky bastard. Look at that. You kicked me. I'm the one who kicks. Poor crocodile. Look what those exiles did to you. Kicking me. Scandalous. Sips coffee. Sippy coffee. Wait for all the ASMR people out there. You're welcome. Hey, people pay for that shit, you know. Over here, it's a free service. Let's look for more recruits. Let's see if there's anybody that fits the particular specifications of my hiring policy. Hey! Alright. What's happening on this island over here? As I recall, there were some exiles over here. Perhaps this lot can be convinced to join my enterprise. Sweaty Boatman, Inc. Alright. But let's be honest, everybody. It's so hard to find decent help nowadays. But perhaps here we have a little bit more luck. Now here's the thing we've got to be on the lookout for. Since we are recruiting, let me get this microphone back in my face. Here's the thing. We need to be extra vigilant, looking for exiles and residents that have proper names. If they have like, oh, Crocky, did you eat my potential employees? Okay, fine. Got to look out for ones that have like a border around their health bar and names instead of just, rando exile or blacksmith level 2. Because if you get a name thrall, they make top tier goodies, the best stuff. And if you can get them to join your organization, they can kit you out with the bestest stuffs. So, RNG Jesus needs to be on your side, but if it happens, shoo, you are off to the races. You are off to the races. Okay, running away from these guys. Hey, how's your Friday going, everyone? Hope you're all geared up for a weekend. If it's a party weekend for you, be safe. If it's a relaxing weekend, be sure to curl up with your favorite book or entertainment and just take it nice and easy. Fridays are special. And like I said, if, like me, you're one of those poor schlubs that has to work weekends, hey, get that grind on. Get the bag. And if anything, you can vicariously enjoy the pleasure of those that have weekends and just soak it in a little, you know? Take that spirit, that gees, and just live your best life. Like these dudes in this game, living their best life. Until some rando shows up and bonks them over the head. Takes them back. Oh! What have we here? Potential hires? Okay. Let's see if they're dishing out their resumes. A level 2 armorer. Potential, yes. But then there's that exile over there. Gosh golly. Gotta be careful. Oh, knives? Not a good thing. Death by bleeding is not a thing I enjoy. And I've got to be careful as well, because I don't want my sword to catch this chapo.
You picked the wrong fight.
Alright.
Taste death.
And also, I want to give this guy a chance, you know? Hats off to him for rocking that skullet. Look at him. Look at him. You know? Party in the back, fuck all in the front. Alright. We have... No, don't drink your potion. What are you doing? Now that we have dispensed with your friendo, let's chat. Okay, all right. Past experience looks good. Okay. Took a year off for your own business. How did that go? Oh, COVID, right? All right. That goes. Anyway, it says here, studied at local university. How local are we talking here?
Curse you.
And did you finish your degree? Keeping quiet, huh? Oh, well. But you know what? I believe in giving people a chance. So I'm more than happy to see if we can slot you in somewhere. Zamorian Armorer Level 2. That's going to change. You can rename these dudes. Ha-ha. And the good news is, that reminds me, if I've got a new armorer, he can make that hyena armor for me. Oh, gosh, guys, it's all coming together in this game. Okay, across the river we go. Am I going to drown this guy if I go through the water? Oh, let's find out. Zamorian Armorer Level 2. Are you alive back there? He's coming. Okay, all right. I think he's hanging in there, everyone. Wow. I knew taking him on was the right call. Man of many talents, including breathing underwater while unconscious. Sure. Should have put that on your CV, my man. I would have snatched you up straight away. No interview required. Oh well. To think. I almost overlooked him because of that gap here. Well, if anything, I'm accommodating. Looking at my bindings, making sure that they don't run out on me, because obviously if that breaks, can't take him along anymore. But that looks good as well. Alright, Zamorian Armorer. Welcome to the Wheel of Persuasion. In you go. Can I just say, hats off to you once again for that skullet. That is quite the look. Okay, right. We've got our armorer in the wheel. In order to get this all going, we need some food to feed him. And for that, we need some gruel. Heading over to the cooker. Going to put some wood. Some plant fiber. And those seeds we gathered earlier. Ah, yes. Yes, everything has its place. Everything has its purpose here in Conan Exiles. Yes. Seeds go in. Gruel comes out. Delicious. Well, not exactly spaghetti bolognese, am I right? All right. Sippy coffee, sippy coffee. Coming in, coming in, coming in. Fantastic coffee. Fantastic coffee. My wife's a bit of a coffee snob, so we've got one of those like barista, you know, the arm and the coffee in, and you make your own you grind your own thing, and pain in the dick to make, but it makes great coffee. Oh, all right. All right. Got some gruel going. Got some gruel into the wheel. We go, and look at that. Oh, look at that. Work those delts. Nice. Nice. All right. You work that bald pate of yours. And that's going to take a wee whiley. That's going to take a little while to get this guy up and running. But as soon as he is part of the organization, suddenly armor is going to have nice bonuses attached. Not the best we could have hoped for. There are level 3s and the named thralls out there that we could have acquired. But you know, for the time being, this guy could work here to get the experience he needs to move on to better things. I'm pretty certain you have to kill thralls in order to replace them. Don't tell him that. It'll hamper his work output. And morale is so important in an organization like this. And we believe in the people that work for us here at Sweaty Boat Enterprises. There we go. Yes. All right, he's doing his thing. We're going to put the spare odds and sods that we've acquired back in the box. Put that back as well. Worker bees. All right, so eventually when we get hives, that's going to be handy because you can knock those bees in there and they can help create some honey for you. Sounding good. Sounding great. Damn straight. Checking on the time. Another 12 minutes to go, guys. 12 minutes to go on this Friday stream. How are you all doing? Hanging in there? Making it work? Getting your hustle on? Hang in there, guys. All right. Got some hides I can put in the tunner, eh? Got to keep that leather topped up. I like to stay leathery. Sorry, that's all I had. Okay. Quick check on Scarlet over here. Hello, Scarlet. How's it going? Still pushing? No hard feelings, right? Oh, well. Silence is acquiescence. Okay, make sure I put some other doodads in here. Did we hit? We haven't hit level 20 yet. Gosh golly, I set my goal. None of my goals have been achieved. Didn't get 50 subs, didn't get level 20. But you know what? It's still Friday, and I'm not going to let it get me down. Neither should you. Live your best life. Live your best Conan Exiles life. All right. And hey, if any of you do actually replay this and try out that Bolognese recipe, by all means, let me know. Drop a comment. Like I said, today's subject matter, today's banter topic was just going to be a little bit lighthearted. So I thought, let's go with food. Let's take care of the inner man. Ooh, he looks angry. Don't suppose we can chat about this, Mr. Shellback? Oh, no, he's cross. Look at that. Flumur. Hit the floor like it was. Hey! Rude? Rude. I was speaking to your friend over here, and you come in. And you're like, she's not interested. And I'm like, oh, fuck off. All right. Fine. Fine. Coming at me, bro. I will take from you your hide. Yes. Because you can run, but you can't. Sounded better in my head. Sounded better in my head. Let's take these hides back to the tannery and get it all leathered up. There you go. There we go. Production. Good. Take their meat, put it in the cooker. Full? Unconscionable. Let's drop some of this putrid meat. Poof, don't need that. Drop some of this feral flesh in there. Going to take some of these steaks out. Yeah, yeah. Keep that for the road, so to speak. Alright. How's the stream holding? It's holding up. How's time holding? 9 minutes. Hey, you know what? You know what? Guys. I love hanging out with you. Let's go a little over today, hey? Shall we push things? Shall we go over 2 p.m.? Oh, go on. I can stay a little longer. We can do this a little longer. It's Friday. Friday. Why not? Check up on Skullet over here. Yeah. Still pushing. Still pushing. Party in the back and nothing on the top. There we go. Brave choice. But it is a choice to rock that hairdo. We've got the shaped wood all happening here. That's nice. Going to be handy later on for construction and higher tier weapons. So goody gum drops that. And Moreno, you snuck in here. Look at you, dropping comments like a boss, like an absolute killer. Look at you. 10 minutes remaining, I know, but you know what? I am going to push it a little further. I am going to go a little further because you know what? An extra 5 minutes. Why not? Why not? I'm feeling frivolous today. Hope you're doing remarkably well, Moreno. It's always absolutely lovely to see a regular pop in and say hello. All right, what was I doing? What was going on? What's happening? Why are we here? Don't know. Let's play some more games. Okay. You know what? I know because invariably it's a thing. I'm going to need more iron. So I am going to go have a quick look for some iron nodes. Yes. Oh, pardon me. Whew, that snuck up on me. Let's wash that down. Let's wash that down with a bit more coffee. Bit more coffee? No, I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not going to slurp in the microphone. Got to keep you guessing, right? All right. That is a brilliant cup of joe. Ooh. Just what this Friday needed. Oh, you hold together, Internet. Don't you balk on me. What's going on? That's fine. That's fine. That looks good. That looks fine. Oi. I didn't tell you to do that. But your enthusiasm is noted, Sweaty Boatman. We are looking for those iron nodes, and I know under those arches over there, There's going to be some iron nodes. Let's get it. Go get it. Hey? Let's get this pick going. Pick's looking good as well. No need to repair that just yet. Hanging in there. Ah, yes. Now, if you look over yonder, into the distance, into the far reaches of the horizon, you'll see those peaks over there. And that's where some endgame content can be found, waiting for us. Into the volcano. Yes, yes. Where we can get some obsidian weapons. But we don't say obsidian. We don't say obsidian. We don't say obsidian here at Sweaty Boat Inc. No, it's obsidian. You've got to give it a little bit of a obsidian. Used to roleplay with a guy that had a very particular way, and he refused. He had a horse called Obsidian, and the DM we had at the time, who was a bit of an ass, come to think of it, couldn't stand it. Every single time he said, "I summon up my horse, Obsidian," and the more it upset the DM, the more this player kind of just leaned into the silly name Obsidian, till eventually it just became like just a non-word. So, yeah, stupidness, I know, but just some shenanigans around our role-playing table. Ironstone. Excellent. Marvelous. Stupendous. Now I know. There's more iron tucked away here, secreted behind this mesa thing. Big rock. Let's go with that. Alright. Let's get that going. Iron. Yes, the music in this game is great. I have to agree. So, tangent. Part of the thing, one of the many things, marshalling my thoughts, one of the many things that made the original Conan the Barbarian movie so fantastic is the soundtrack, the orchestral score created by Basil Polidorus. Fantastic composer, sadly no longer with us, but he had this great orchestral sound to Conan with the drums and the trumpets, and it's very boom, 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 boom. And the composer for the game, Knut Haugen, I think I'm pronouncing that correct, hopefully, did a excellent job of recapturing that feel and creating a soundtrack for this game, using the orchestral pieces and lots of throwbacks and hearkenings to Polydorus' original theme. And I think part of the appeal that I have for this game, which is tied to why I love the original Conan movie, is because that soundtrack is it's very evocative and emotive, and it really just puts me in mind of a land far away in a place unknown to experience a world that sadly I know I will never actually see in person, but it is rich in my mind's eye. So yes, music in the game is fantastic. Love it to itty bitty bits. Checky time. Yeah, I'm happy to go 5 minutes over today. Yeah. Whoa! Jeez. Oh, don't you come at me with those knives. Yeah. Okay, fine. Didn't I deal with this guy previously? Notice the backstabber. Don't you come from behind. That's what she said. All right. Look at this. Oh! Good gravy, that was brutal. But very satisfying. All right, you backstabbing bastard. What you got? I tell you, Neuros, you were barely worth the killing. Oh well. Rest in pieces. Well, mostly. All right. But I will not be deterred from my quest for iron. No, sir. No, sirree. Because I know there's more nodules and more knobs to be found around here. Tucked away. I'm not going to make that joke again. That got me into trouble last time. Just know that it's tucked away. But no comparisons. Somebody called me out on X for that. Rude. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. What's this? What's this? Look at that, look at this, look at that, look at this. More iron? Years. If it's not just spitting out stone. Oh well. Much like separating the wheat from the chaff, you've got to separate the iron from the stone. Yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get back home. Put some of this iron. Put this iron in the furnace. Alright. Look at this beautiful stretch of beach here. Look at that. Look at that. God, I love this game. Man. That's why I love role-playing games. Why I love tabletop role-playing games. Anything to take you out of the banality of real life and just put you somewhere in a different world where you get attacked by crocodiles. Oh, no, you don't. You wastrel. That's right. Bite the air. Ta-da! Look at that. Round and round we go, round and round we go, round. We need some yakety sax in here, some Benny Hill. And he's dead. Anything in your pockets? No? Not even an alligator bag? How about some boots? No. All right, I'll leave you be. You know. Although, now that we've got our skinning knife, we can get some reptile hide. Now that's going to be handy later, boys and girls. Because much like there being a hyena armor set, there's also a reptile hide armor set. No, 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 no. You know what? You know what? You know, now you're just crowding me. Enough crocodiles for now. Be gone. Best way to escape a crocodile? Dive in the water. That doesn't make sense, I know, but this is the friggin' game. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Quick check on this side over here. See if those guys have respawned and see if they have not been eaten by a crocodile. They are. There they are. No, oh, look at that. They're doing it again. Don't tussle with a crocodile. They never learn. Never learn. Look at that. See, you brought that on yourselves. Now, while you're down there, just watch. This is how it's done. You see, so you wait till the crocodile lunges, and then you just go in for the kill. Thanks for softening him up. I hope you've learned. There we go. 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 All right. All right. All right. Where did they go, though? Oh, there we are. Oh. Oh, I'll take those. That hide off you. Oh. Mistake. Thick hide. Didn't help you survive, though. Oh, well. TTFN. Back home we go. Let's take our iron ore and stick it in the furnace. Get some iron bars going. Yeah. Fully stocked, ready to ride. Oh, no, look at this. Getting thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Sippy water, sippy water. There we go. Got to make sure our man is hydrated here. Hot work here, out on the exile lands. Traversing the Noob River. Noob River, wider than a mile. It is wide, but look how short it is. Okay, I think that is a sign that I need to be wrapping today's stream up. Let's put some of this into the furnace. Some hide in here. Get rid of the putrid meat. God, stop trying to make putrid meat happen. It's not going to happen. Always ending up in my inventory. That's all cooking. Let's check up on Skullet over here. How are you doing, Skullet? Oh, nearly halfway done. That's quick. That's quick. That's a lot quicker than I remember. Have I futzed my settings? No. This is vanilla Conan. So Thralls come along online a lot faster. Wow. Well, that makes the hiring policy here all the more lucrative, because now I can get more people onboarded faster. HR's going to love that. Anyway. As we say here at Sweaty Boat Enterprises, we aim to please, and you aim to please. Okay, that is that. Oh, gosh golly, would you look at the time? We've gone over by 6 whole minutes, possibly 7 by the time I get this intro or outro out of me. But be that as it may. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you've been watching this live, I hope you have a fantastic Friday. If you're catching this on the replay, I hope you give that recipe a try. And if you do, give me a shout in the comments. Let me know how it goes. All that's left to say is have fantastic weekends, everybody. I will catch you on Monday. My name is Dan. This has been DanPrattles. I stream Monday to Friday, 1 hour, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. +2 South African time. Join me for this strange safari into senselessness. And as they say in the classics, arrivederci. You all take care.